Welcome to the Red Cup. Special show tonight for the Green Wave crew. Got my man Black Grass, 31-0 Mob, Sherman D, the General, Syracuse finest, legend Curtbone, CEO, all day, CB Entertainment, Charlie Monchase as usual. You know, as we get right as grass, what you think about the Spring on winning that coalition, bro?
Well, I kind of knew they was going to win it from the beginning.
Oh, shit.
I looked at the level of talent that was there. And, first thing I noticed, right? One thing about Spring On, right? It's better players all over the world, right? But don't get them in a tough man contest. When Baby Shot came there, brought that attitude, set the tone.
I agree.
I called Curtbone, I say, this shit Kurt's, right? So, I ain't surprised.
So you saying Baby Shaq was the difference, not Booty Green?
I said that Baby Shaq set the tone, right? I think Bootney Green played a 52-year-old role, right?
Mm-hmm.
He fathered them in a lot of ways, big brother them in a lot of ways. He kept the thing, he kept it moving, but he wasn't the vocal point of, the winner. It was Baby Shaq.
Okay. What you think the last game you came to see play? How you look? First of all, what you see? As far as the idea of having a league, what you think about that?
The idea was great. I mean, I think that anytime you can get some of the old school guys with some of the young school guys to show them how to play and show them how to win, and it was evidence in the last game. You watch it, Ox Hill was taking some quick shots even when they were up 4 or 5 with a minute left.
Yeah, they took some
bad shots, and Spring On came
dumbass shots.
Came back down and scored, and they won the game. It was great to see the fans of the Green Wave back in the house. They really represented, and it's great for the community. People come out and they see how Spring On plays and how they always travel well, as they say, and then they did that.
Right. I told now that they represented well. What you think, Bone? Yeah, we've been talking about this at the start. You said you said something last time. You know what I'm saying? And
it's so hard to
we ain't never say nothing about Spring On.
No. When y'all first passed the jerseys out over your main house, the cookout. I forgot what house we was in the basement. Yeah. And they was passing around the curl and different Dunbar and all that. And I was just like, man, Spring On. As soon as I said one thing about Spring On, you just jumped all over me like, man, nobody not think about y'all. Not even gonna be in it. And I'm on that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was extra motivation to see us win it, man. You know what I'm saying? But overall, it's a hell of a lead, a hell of a summer league, and it's overdue. And I can't wait the next year for them to reclaim it again.
What do you think, Charlie Mo?
I think it was a great story for the first year. Spring On has been closed down. For them to bring back their fans, alumni, guys playing together, I think they had an edge, man. And I really appreciate that because it brought back Spring On fans. That's one school you never want to see closed down, especially with their basketball tradition, man. And man, it goes way back. Pros, many college players, everything, man. And just great citizens overall.
How about you, Chase?
Yeah.
Being a part of the league, being a part of directing the league. There had to be a special moment for you to become so successful in the first year.
Yeah, like to see it come to fruition at the end of it, and to have the championship game that we had, like it came down to the buzzer and everything. It was everything that we probably could have looked for. But the biggest thing that stood out to me was the fact that Spring On lost the first game, Oxon Hill lost the last game.
Wow.
Think about that.
Yeah.
They was undefeated, right?
We beat Spring On the very first game of the season, and Spring On beat Oxon Hill the very last game of the season. That's the thing that made the most sense to me. And I'm not going to say Oxon Hill got complacent. I just think that Spring On actually had their full team.
So you know what made more sense to me in the league overall?
Yeah.
Besides the Spring On situation, when I told you on this show that Dunbar wasn't going to win that shit. Because you and Trey Kelly can't play together. I'm sticking to my word on that.
Go ahead.
And we seen that shit. You know what I'm saying? But no bullshit. We gonna let Trinity Entertainment. We gonna let Big Grass man
No,
talk
you
about
didn't say nothing.
his role on this 31-0 mob. What was your role on that mob, though, Grass? You know what I'm saying? Was it to motivate the guys, or come and make a big play, or were you transportation, or what was you on that mob? You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, what you on that mob? They say you was a 3.0 student. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, what's going? My bad, 4.0. Okay, so you know, what was your role in that team?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Put it like this. If I'd have went to Coach O'Mac and I would have started.
Yeah, you probably would have.
If you'd have went to Spingarn,
I wouldn't have started.
okay, that's all then. Let's start right there first. Let's start right there first. Now, you know, I went to a school with a proud basketball team.
Man, what the fuck was your role on the team? You going on this history. What was Pendergrast's role on the Spingarn 31-0 team?
Whatever was asked for me to do.
Okay.
Right?
I'm asking you.
I'm just telling you, whatever.
So, Doug, what did y'all ask Pendergrast to do?
Well, everybody, one thing about Spingarn is we took our lumps as...
Doug.
Let me get around to it. We took our lumps in the 11th grade. We were like 24 and 6 or something like that. We were competitive, but we were all young. Most of us was all young. Except for me and Stinkboo. Most of us all young. Now, I forget what game it was when you got that key rebound.
Yes, Dunbar.
Dunbar.
Why are you pointing at me?
That was played. Because Pendergrast knew how to get in position. Everybody can't be a starter, but you have to play your role.
Okay, so
Now his role,
there you go.
His role was to be the enforcer. Just in case something happened to Ernie, to be the enforcer, and we needed somebody to keep our team GPA up high. That's what my man right there. That's my man right there. I love the death. Even if his GPA was higher than his PPG, he's still a man.
Well,
Respect though, bro.
I'm glad that you do
But that's respect though.
but it's a true story.
Long as you
That's
saying
respect
it.
though, bro.
Good, man. It's a true story, man. Hey, he ain't say nothing wrong.
But one thing you got to realize, everybody can't score 20 points a game. You got to have somebody to do the little dirty work. And you look at Ernie, he didn't score a lot of points, but he was key to our team. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't getting over double figures of points a game, but he was an enforcer. He took hard fouls. I mean, he played a key role in the team, and he wasn't scoring a lot of points. He came in, and we looked at Ernie. We had Michael Graham, and we had Ernie. We got some tough guys over there with no light-skinned dudes on our team. That's how we wanted to roll.
So you got Grass. So you put Grass with Ernie and Michael Graham as far as that situation?
I put him in a situation where if we needed something, he would come off the bench and get it done, whatever it was.
If we in the phone booth, nigga, I'm getting up out of there. Trust me. When things got out of hand for anybody, even Bo, it's called Grass.
Okay, Grass. What's up, Bone? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Give me some road. Not this. We don't pick on Grass all night, man. But describe that 31-0 mob though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you went to every damn game. You know what I'm saying? And heard you was official sponsor off the court. But give me your you know what I'm saying? Your intellect on that whole 31-0 mob. Why they want it like that?
I think that all the way from the coaching, number one, they had great coaching. They had a great psychological coaching, Burrell, that knew how to push their buttons. Then you had the Wolves that was the complete opposite, just trying to give them the life shit. You know what I'm saying? Putting that pressure on them about being prepared for life and giving them a conscience. You know what I'm saying? One thing about that team. It was the continuity was the strongest I could think of. That'd be the strongest word I can think of on that team, man. It was broke up in a lot of different ways. You know what I'm saying? Doug with the ability to score and do what he wanted to do whenever we needed to do it. Melvin like a head of an orchestrator.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That could run something. Stinkaboo, Sherman, my favorite player, but Stinkaboo was who I thought was my MVP, just based on the fact that I just feel like that he was probably the second leading scorer. Probably second leading rebounder, did all the dirty work, you know what I'm saying? And then when you have like Sherman and even I'm gonna say my guys is Sherman, Tinker, and Pendergrast. They whole thing is when they playing somebody, they gonna kill you. They whole thing in the hub like we're gonna bust their ass. We're gonna bust their ass. With those stinkable and them, they shit more on the show. You know what I'm saying? They gonna kill you, do all that and all that, but it's the same results. You know what I'm saying? And I favor that just because that's my type of personality. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that what we had was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all the way down to Ducky blocking shots. You know what I'm saying? All the way to Ernie coming off that joint. You know what I'm saying? Shit, the playbook worked down. We run into a nigga like Morgan Wooten that got a motherfucking coaching book big as the basement. You know what I'm saying? He said, all right, Sherman, get us out this motherfucking joint. You know what I'm saying? And then we can go right back to team shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we was over Woodson. I thought Woodson had us. You know what I'm saying? We went at that motherfucker joint. It was down 13. Down 13,
everybody
man.
was sick.
Fred McCoy, right?
Yeah,
That's when everybody was
sick,
sick,
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My man come down there, knock
like
three or four long bombs down. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man. So it's like that team right there was real unique. You know what I'm saying? It was real unique. You know what I'm saying? And I can go on and on about them. You know what I'm saying? I can go on about them.
Man, Smack played good in that game.
Oh yeah, Smack, yeah. Tanker man, Smack.
Daryl with him.
But Real and Woods when they left, when they came back next year,
They
would
would
have won it. They would have won it. You had
That would've
Smack,
been
Tinker,
easy.
Ricky. You had the same three guards again. Then we had about six.
Ricardo Leonard,
Arthur, Combs, Abraham.
Yeah.
We had like 6 or 7 big boys that could flat out do it, but rest in peace, Mr. Howell. He was a science teacher, so he took over. And I don't think he was more of a football coach. That wasn't really his pedigree, and he didn't know what to do with all that talent. They couldn't close it out.
But one thing I like to say is just that what made our team so special is what we did in the summer league when we went up to Sidwell Friends, and we ran the table up there the season before we won it. Is after the game we all walked down all the way to Georgetown.
nobody believed it.
And that's what we
I'm gonna
did.
tell
It
you
got
that.
us together, and we kind of knew our roles going into the regular season. Is we were one big team, we were one big unit, and we had chemistry. Because I looked around and I used to look at Coolidge and Easton. I said, man, they got more talent than us.
Coolidge, definitely.
I was looking, I say, with Butler and all that, I was like, man, they,
Sonny Wally.
Tim
Anderson,
Anderson, and
my
I was
favorite.
like, man, they got some talent, but we just had chemistry, and I think that chemistry just pushed us over more than what talent did.
So this is a true story. We was in the 11th grade. The year before we lost to Dunbar in the we lost to DeMatha in the semifinals in the Sidwell Friends,
Summer league.
which was the greatest summer league probably I think that ever was assembled for high school basketball.
Yeah, they saw.
Everybody wasn't in it, but I'm just saying everybody supposed to be there
Yeah,
was
they
there.
saw. Yeah.
So when we lost, we opened out the next summer with the DeMatha. First game of the year, we lost. Right? We ran off 11 straight wins. That's the game Sherman talking about when we lost. The other thing, we walked home. Everybody lived different places, so we walked from Wisconsin Avenue. They got on the bus when we got to the town theater. That's when they went to South Beach, Melvin went here, everybody, went their different ways. But really, we didn't even talk, right? It just was like a heart-breaking type situation that everybody felt. So when we came back, it was a different hunger. In that summer, we wasn't ranked in the top 15 in the area in the summer, coming into it. We ran the table in Sidwell Friends. We lost one game. They went to Nike camp. Sherman was gone, Stickerboo was gone, Melvin and Ducky, and Ernie. No, Ernie didn't go. Yeah. So we won 4 or 5 games. That was me, Smack, Tinker, all that's why they was gone. But in retrospect, a couple dudes from Dunbar was gone too, and all the other teams was in place. When they came back, they were surprised to know that we still was in first place.
Dunbar had Darryl Pruitt in them, Darryl McClain, Darryl Pruitt in them.
Then both of them, yeah, Bonzi Costa,
Big Bonzi, yeah.
and then a light-skinned boy, I forgot his name, Bonds. Oh no, he played for Woodson. What's the other guy? I forgot what he had, but yeah, them two. Yeah, so then we came back and we won that championship in Sidwell Friends. So you would think we would be ranked high going into the season, but we wasn't. And I always tell dudes, they compare us with a whole lot of teams. And the one thing I can say about that team, that 31-0 team, we beat 4 teams that was nationally ranked.
Right.
Not in the area, I'm talking about in the nation,
Gotcha.
right? That's a big deal, you know what I'm saying? You know, we went down Florida, #1 team in Florida, and Ocala, remember that, Doug?
Yeah.
Clobbered that joint, you know, came back home. Dunbar was nationally ranked, Coolidge was nationally ranked, and the Mather was nationally ranked. You know what I'm saying? So the body of work was tough. Yeah.
I heard a few stories about that mob, a few scuffles in practice, a few scuffles on the bus, man. Who won that fight, though? That fist fight between you and Duck?
He and Duckett. Me and Sherman fought in J. I mean, in 10th grade.
I said, well, who won the fight between you and Duckett?
Between me and Duckett, who won the fight?
Hold on, I better roll on live. I just spoke to McDuck last week. I ain't had it roll right here, man.
I ain't gonna let him let me go against one of my brothers.
Who won the fight?
Punches flew, right? The difference between Dunbar, Coolidge, and Spingarn, the coach is gonna let you fight for a little while. He ain't gonna break it up.
Who won the fucking fight? You sound like Sherman when I asked him about your role in the team. You take your answer fucking question.
To this day, I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna win every fight, so you know it is there. That's what I'm thinking, right? You know?
So y'all boogie. It was a lot of
All
fights.
I'm saying is that it was elbows and fists flying on the back of the bus, right?
Okay, who won?
For a great little while, right? And, I'm gonna leave it right there.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there.
Y'all wrestled the whole
Bo
time.
trying
Ain't
to
no
fuck that
wrestling.
31 up, man.
He ain't gonna do it though.
It's something I always want to ask Doug, though. How was that transition going from a scoring true guard to the point guard in Syracuse?
Wasn't that hard because throughout my whole life I was always a point. It's just that when I got to Spingarn, my 11th grade year I went to the 2, or not really handling the ball that much. Because when I first went over there, it was me and Boo in the backcourt together, and I pretty much handled them. When Melvin came, you know, we had to spread it out a little bit, and it was there. Then going to Syracuse, it wasn't that hard. I mean, you know, the transition wasn't that hard. It was the only transition that was hard was just being on the bench for a long period of time and not playing, and going to a school that was really away from home, and dealing with the weather, the situation, and trying to fight through school and all that. That was a big transition. But after when you're on the court, it's all simple, it's all easy. You pick up the ball and you play.
When was your breakthrough year? I mean, as a freshman, at the end of the year, I think you started playing a lot.
But no.
More.
When Brayham gave that bag up.
Sophomore year, I think that's when you just was like, I'm ready.
No, well, obviously when Pearl left to go, and I'm the only one there to really handle the ball. That was just me. But that first year played a big role too, because you playing behind somebody and you're learning. So when you're on the bench, you ain't just not just fucking around and, you know, shoot the breeze. You watching and seeing what he doing, especially Pearl, because with the ball in his hand, he was just open court. He was just spectacular. Right. So I watched what he did and was like, oh, okay, and I knew what he was doing. And one thing, you know, you have to listen to another coach. And what Boeheim was, he would get on your ass 24/7 if he didn't like you.
Right.
And one of the things that my assistant coach Bernie Fine told me, he said, listen to what he says, don't listen to the tone. Because you listen to the tone, you'll fucking go bananas, because he just was a screamer. And I, you know, dealing with Coach Wood, he wasn't a screamer, but he would get on you. You know, he would get on you and lay off. Boeheim would get on you for the whole time out, and it would be about your ass and what you did wrong. And that was hard for me to adjust to a little bit. But once I ignored him, and then it was okay. And then once I got the ball, I had good guys around me, good athletic guys around me. So that just helped me out.
A lot of Big East battles, man.
That's no, it's no,
No, he's pointing. You look at the hole.
oh man, we freelancing here, man. You know,
I ain't have a drink.
yeah, anytime, grass.
Well, y'all got the waitresses on that?
Yeah, well, not with this one right here. No, we know Bone and Doug ain't gonna drink. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna drink that.
we gonna drink. Hey, I like that though. I like that. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
You know, sporty.
But
More wings than nothing.
you never told me Grass Road. What was Grass Road in that money game? Now, let's talk about that against that motherfucking Ray and Bone money game. Fuck that. They fucked up anyway. What was Grass Road on that game?
Grass Road never changes with me. It's always the same. Whoever think they the baddest, toughest dude over there, I want you to slow him down. I want you to make him feel like he feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Right. And he been the best for that with me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you go all the way down, to Big Larry over there, Big Height. D Payne was really aggressive one time. I had to get ring over there. So every time I play, like he could be doing something, promoting whatever he doing, living his life.
Slow down.
No. It's right. It's real shit. It's right.
He talking real shit.
Every time we play, if I'm looking on my schedule and I see I got a tough guy that's acting real aggressive, I'm watching the whole year. I say, Grass, we got Joe Blow in 2 weeks. I need you to be ready in 2 weeks to play them. So when he come down, Miles always say, "Oh, he brought Grass out there. Yeah, what do you want to do? He ain't on there." But he didn't understand about bringing him out for. You know what I'm saying? And then we get past that hurdle, and I just send him back there. Send him back there. So he brought on been the same for me, man.
He didn't set that tone.
It's been the same for me. You know what I'm saying? And for that money game, a lot of people, you know, we play racing for that money. A lot of people thought that Pendergrast shouldn't have been on that game because of that. He didn't have a central role in that 31-0 team, but I already knew the continuity with him, Sherman, and Tinker, and Big Alpha. You know, Big Alpha's a football player / basketball player. I already seen him on Langston Court all night pushing and shoving, you know what I'm saying, arguing, then down there going to Popeye, sharing up the same box, you know what I'm saying, and taking living room. So I already knew that they was built to be together, you know what I'm saying, even though we was playing the likes of Dave Butler, Booby Green. These dudes the top players in the area at the time. Earl Moore was leading scoring in the high. Melvin Middleton, then Ray. Then they got another dude named Big Bang was played for Marines. He was like 6'9", was an animal. Remember Big Bang? The boy dunking on hard and joint. They went and got him. And we beat him both times for the money. You know what I'm saying? And Pendergrast was on both of them teams. You know, important part of that. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, Doug gonna do my heavy lifting when it comes to scoring. You know what I'm saying? My man Tinker, Solid Assassin, I feel like he don't get his props, but he was the second lead. We went to 100. You know what I'm saying? He was the second lead scorer on that team, and his name that was really brought up the first game. The second game, I think Michael Morrison was I traded Michael Morrison for Alpha, and I think Mike was the second lead scorer. But to the initial question, Pendergrast is my motherfucking Dennis Robbins / Oakley. You know what I'm saying? That's what I bring them out for.
I haven't said anything. You're looking at me like I was about to say
y'all play for?
That's tough,
Oh, I'm gonna answer that
We don't
question.
leave shit on this show.
That's what I'm gonna answer that question.
No, I'm answering better for you. All I know is after that game, Tinker and Arthur came and got me with a car full of motherfucking gear and boxes and shoe boxes, a couple dollars. What's yours?
Don't say nothing how much I'm paying IRS. Don't say nothing.
All I'm gonna tell you, Joe,
It was a lot. It was over 10.
when I went back down to St. Paul's College, right? I had Hugo Boss everything, 2-level trench coats, right? A brown hit him. Doug said, "You don't buy 2-level trench coats?" I got 2-level trench coats.
Sham with that sham. You left Pendergrast came back sham.
2-level trench. Back then it was a sovereign bank. Wasn't no Bank of America. They put that bread in there, it lasted me the whole year, 2 semesters, right?
Okay.
So I ain't gonna talk about how much, but on the second game though, so you know my boys is Sherman and Tink, them dudes, right?
Oh, them your dudes.
So on the second game, you know, Bone had this infatuation with Michael Morris.
My man, Mike.
He's a bad motherfucker. I know.
And Mike can flat out book it, right? So they said somebody gotta go. So we had a nice little family, we called it a little family meeting, right? So we had a family meeting, somebody gotta go, right? So I'm just looking, you know, I understand what's going on. Mike, he doing everything Jordan doing at the time, right? I say, man, I'm gonna go ahead and sit down, right? Tinker called Sherman, they on the phone late at night, right? So the next day they called Curtbone in the meeting talking about something. We can't lose grass, right? We can lose. So they said, they ain't want to say cut off, right? They ain't say cut off. They just said we can't lose grass, right? So for real, that was just like a little emotional time for me because we brothers anyway, you know what I'm saying? But I understand basketball, and I wasn't better than Mike, right? I probably wasn't a better athlete. I wasn't a better athlete than him.
Yeah, I agree.
Right, I'll give you that, you know what I'm saying? But for them, for everything that we did, I was the best person for that situation, right? And
So what y'all do?
we got that money twice. That's what we did.
How much
We was in Catholic school. We was in public school.
Yeah,
So
we
it
played
was
all
home.
the public schools. I'm undefeated against Spingarn.
What year you came out?
I came out in 90. I'm undefeated
Yeah, I
against
don't count.
Spingarn.
That's when
yeah,
they
it do
started
count
going
when I'm
down
in
here.
school.
That's when it started
That's
going
still
down here.
alive, bro.
I got you.
We played every school, every inner-house school.
Every Catholic school we played, we beat the
We
shit
the
out
only-
of.
No.
Every Maryland school we played, we beat them by at least 30, except Duval. I mean, remember the strong boy played Dirk Fenner.
Oh, that's no West.
That's
That's
That was Oxford Hill.
I see it.
Yeah. So that's the only
played-
Maryland
he
school.
played-
Everybody else
he
we
played
beat
Seattle
the shit out of
Seahawks,
them,
right?
so it's gonna be
Yeah,
hard.
man.
In my era, it's hard for me to respect anything except the inner house.
Well, I understand.
I
what
respect
you're
that.
saying.
No, I respect that all the
Just
way.
look
And my shit.
at look at the Carol roster
What Carl Ross?
that I played with. I'm coming from my side of town when I'm there. I'm with Lois Moulton, Marvin Graves from uptown, other dudes from uptown. We probably had one Maryland guy.
That's a good mob.
But we played every inner-house school. Bowden can attest to that. We played in every summer
I'm trying to
league,
tell you that when you
everything.
got to the inner high, that was we different two different inner highs.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Okay.
Yeah, special mob.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about
No, he
years.
said
I'm talking about the time era.
Town-wise,
Right.
town-wise.
Right now, if my son could have did anything, right?
See, I
Fuck, spin on,
I
dumb
say-
on, all of that.
I say 80s,
He go to
90s
the right.
was the
You know what I'm
best
saying?
time
No, I
But back
definitely
then it was different,
with all the players.
huh?
I say 80 to 90 was a tough time in city basketball. They had a lot of talent.
I agree.
80 to 90.
Well, see, when you got them coming out in '85,
No, that's a
I know, no, but I think they're gonna leave it like that as far as they gonna give the '86 or '88 team a little props. You know, meaning yearly wise.
You gotta look
You know
at
what I'm
this
saying?
though. In '85, Joe, in the top 25, it was 6 teams ranked in the top 25 from this area, nationally.
yeah.
Not in the area. I'm talking about nationally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a tough bump, right?
Yeah, all Saints.
Who's the toughest team y'all played against in how that year when y'all won?
I always say Coolidge, and to beat them 3 times.
Who's that? They was Dave Butler, Tim Anderson,
Right.
A bow-legged boy named
Carl Weldon. He was young.
Corey started.
Dirk Davis.
Yeah, Dirk
Oh,
Davis.
Dirk Davis. Dirk
Right.
Davis.
Yeah.
Dirk Davis.
Can't forget Big Jew.
Byron Hawkins.
Can't forget Big Jew.
Byron Hawkins, huh?
But you know what I'm saying? I think, Byron Hawkins 87.
Oh,
Byron was 87.
Dirk Davis. Cole was coming off. He was
I think Woodson was y'all toughest team.
I think Easton.
Woodson was tough over at Woodson.
Over here, we beat the shit out of them.
So you say Easton, that was who's Easton?
I didn't know that.
Oh, that was Bobo Reed now, right?
You know these Dirk Daniels.
Dirk Daniels, yeah, rest in peace, Dirk.
Brother,
Yeah.
10 changes, man.
Respect. And I'm gonna call Unc and
Tim the Boogie, man.
Mm-hmm.
he shoot
I
the
think
shit out
that
the
I think
basketball.
that Eastern joint in Spingarn was tough. Yeah. With Bobo, Curtis, Big Dirk,
Boley Curtis.
yeah, Jeff, and I forgot the other cat they had playing at 3.
What Curtis?
Oh,
So back then,
Easton, from what I seen, played with the job closest tenacity
with the Grammy.
with the Grammys.
but back then you played every team twice, right?
Yeah.
And
For
then
those it was, that was just Earl Moore. They say Earl Moore. That's it.
We beat Cadoza about 40 twice.
Okay.
I had the triple double against him. Cadoza don't count. Baloo don't count. I had 16 on Baloo. They don't count.
What's your career high?
You remember all this shit?
I probably was it. Baloo. Baloo.
What was your career high?
16.
That ain't bad. You surprised me with that.
Yeah. Baloo.
You're not supposed to still remember this shit.
I remember I had to tell his stories to my son. And, you know, I lied to my wife a lot. 26. I told her, boy, they tripled me. Nobody could guard me. They said, where Big Grass at? You know, it's all good.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's talk about when we used to pick your blind ass up off there.
I knew he was going to Go ahead.
See these? Let me hold them glasses.
Get the fuck
So his glasses is this thick, right? We go pick them up. Your mother come out the door talking about something. Keep your glasses on. As soon as you get in the car, put the glasses in your pocket, hoop in them, break them, everything. You can't see shit, right? Blind as a bat, you know what I'm saying? But when we was at East Capitol in the tournament, right, before Barry Farm kicked off, right, Kurt? We playing 18 and over, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doug wasn't playing,
I remember that.
so we played 18.
Me, you, Dougie, Tink,
Tough little joint, right? That I might want to add. That I got MVP of the league.
You did. I'm going to stand
I let Chase know some stuff, man, because they just keep acting like I just throw this party, man.
Well, you well know you are. I mean, that's your craft right there.
Oh, no.
We ain't gonna put you with the hoop
So,
shit, like, you know.
At the end of the game, though, this was really tripping. Kurt 14. We 18 and over. He played. He won his shit. They ain't playing with the big boys. The game go down to the scraps.
Oh, he was our coach at that joint.
63-65. Right?
Why you remember this?
Right?
That's what niggas that used to doing shit like they remember all that shit.
They hit one free throw, miss one up East Capitol.
Oh, it's more hands?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me tell you that story too. Though. So then we come up, we down one. We call the timeout. We looking around the huddle. We got everybody in our huddle in college, right? Except Kurt. Say, man, look, man, we want to run an ISO for Kurt, right? Doug in our huddle, everybody in our huddle. Kurt, who the floater that y'all talk about so much, I need him to say who he got that floater from. Kurt, say who you got it from. You said it on the mountain joint, but
I got it from two different people.
Name one.
Name one?
Yeah.
I got it from Charles and Sherman.
That ain't what you
You
said.
not happy with that?
You
You not happy with that one?
Huh?
You not happy with that one?
Smith.
Oh, I like that.
Hey, man, hey.
He watching the general do the floater all the time. He dropped the floater, boom. Win the game in East Capitol, we win the championship.
Hey, Smith.
They say, man, the young boy fired everybody up. The dude from Miller. Kurt Cook came off, he didn't even start or nothing. Closed the game, gave us about 17 points. And the star was born after that. You know, then they changed his name to Trouble, all kinds of shit out. I don't know what the fuck went on after that.
Before I went to jail, he was Kirk Smith. I came back, they said, well, Curtbone. I said, where you get the bone? I'm down elbow 93, they said, bone, I turned around, they called it here. I said, they started calling you Curtbone. You took my shit, man. You took my shit, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Wow.
These are true stories right here, man.
This is something else Kirk got off Pendergrast. He ain't gonna tell nobody. Meister ran. He broke his virginity up that motherfucker. He broke it. Hope his wife, he ain't got no girl. He broke his virginity up that motherfucker. He hit little Debbie around the back. I said, you ain't fucked. They said, I did. He walked around. He showed me a little wet spot on the brick. It was a little brick step right there. He showed weather to this way. It was a little wet spot right there where everything was dry, right? He broke the joint right. Actually, the fetish on the ground.
For the record, I'm betting 20,000 around He went berserk. The naked gun.
That's some funny shit.
The segue all the way into the next question. Doug, I got a question.
Sure.
The very first time I played against you, me and him was on the same team. We played down the farms, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all two was matched up against each other the whole game. All days against all days.
Okay.
Well, that's what Miles and Bone, y'all do that.
Yeah, you remember that?
Somebody can win.
You remember that? Somebody gonna win it.
Yeah, somebody can win.
You played. I don't know if you came in town. I don't know if you was already here.
Jean shorts on, flew in.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, Doug ain't gonna duck no Rex.
Nah, he was killing it. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but for us, me as a young guy at that time, I was probably like 18, 19.
That's not introduce you to
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
That's not I said just go ahead,
Be
John.
quiet, man. Shut up.
You my Pendergrast with Doug, like Doug Pendergrast, you my Pendergrast. You my grass. Like with Eddie Vance and Larry is the bone. You know what I'm saying? Oh my bad, no disrespect Kenny West straight.
First and foremost, do you remember playing that game?
Nah, he played too many games.
What happened?
I'm talking about against you down the farms at that time. Is what I'm saying.
I didn't play down the farm that many times.
Where you played one game where I was on the other side of the floor. I was a young guy.
I think I remember.
I remember that.
Because by the time the farm really started getting up, I was in the league, and playing on that concrete was too much for me.
Respect.
Yeah.
So for us,
right.
we was trying to kill you.
Oh, of course, it's always like that. That's like that.
That's
not personal.
If I go in the
Y'all in the car
now,
now.
if we go to Mother Court right now, that's
I'm
what
just trying to
happens.
figure out where his mentality was at. because
No, see, what
Bone made him fall.
But that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
No, but
Bone-
that's crazy. You saying
for
I
what
was
the
trying to do that
atmosphere is.
anyway.
So you don't think he trying to bust you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What the fuck is your fucking question?
Shout
Shout out to Trey Kelly.
But one thing I can tell you though, for real though, I'm like, hey, I understand that atmosphere and all that other stuff.
I was talking to
He don't understand the shit I be telling him about when we used to play. Basketball's different. We went from court to court. That was our mentality. It wasn't no motherfucking who was out there. We wanted to play basketball and win. Nigga, we lose.
I ain't finished.
When we go to Rex and lose, we don't speak for 2 weeks. Am I lying?
No lie.
Nobody finished.
Me, him, and Tinker, we don't speak for weeks, Joe. Fuck that shit. We ain't going back, man, nah.
Talking about each other.
Yeah.
He can't guard nobody.
Yeah, all that shit. Grass can't make a layup. Why we keep going to grass and all that dumbass shit? Tink comes to it. Tink, fuck that. Keep going his ass, man. We going to offer. Fuck out of here, this boy. No bullshit, but you know what I'm saying? But I mean, you know, that's how we were. You know what I'm saying? And I was a youngin' to them. Young as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Grass used to come give me that motherfucker, that automobile.
No, go ahead.
One thing I say, like for having teams like with Doug and them playing, you know, against other teams for me for money, that me having teams all the way for a period of like 25 years, you know what I'm saying, all the way back there, you know, the current that.
Right.
The difference that I noticed from that new era and from that era, like you go get them and you be like, it's a game. They just ready to go. Like they just getting their tennis shoes, just ready to book it. But you go get youngest in this new era, who I'm playing with, who on the other team, who this is like.
We ain't care about that shit.
It's a big concern, and then they ain't really take pride on the other end of the basket, on the other end of the floor. They if you get 40 and they get 36, they don't care if they win or lose. They don't take no pride in stopping nobody. Like on 18. I done seen them getting argument for, no, I got him. Like the baddest motherfucker though. You know what I'm saying? You be like, no, let somebody else go. No, I got him. Like, now, you watch the game now, the baddest, you watch, we go for the next game you watch, the baddest nigga walk out there, whether it be a Chase or a Trey or you or whoever, he always the last nigga just walk up on him. Whoever like stuck, everybody running everybody out there, he gets stuck out there, you know what I'm saying? But even that tournament last in the game the other day, I know they had the boy, the little left hand boy, for the Duval, I want to do a joint.
Mike Miller.
Yeah, when they play, he got getting caught with a lesser dude on him
Every time.
because niggas didn't want to check him. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So you know that's kind of like my.
Back then, our matchups was our matchups. Like when motherfuckers say we playing against such a day, that was the matchup. It wasn't no, well, shit, man, I'm gonna get hit. Nah, the matchup.
You get mad if you take somebody off. That's like cursing at your mother. Like, nah, you ain't gonna guard him.
Right.
Fuck you mean I ain't gonna guard him?
Right.
Guard him. That's my man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, no bullshit. But that's pride that we took in the game. That's how we did that.
I don't know if that new generation very much the YouTubes getting caught up what it is, but they don't ever take that
No, that's what
challenge.
I'm worried about, though.
They don't really take that challenge. That's why when a dude get it, now a dude take a challenge, he get paid for it. Like it's some shit I'm supposed to be in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Otto Porter.
Yeah, man.
No, I think that's
But one thing I always say is just be playing in the league. That helps you out in the league, or it helps you your game grow. You don't nobody wants to be a one-trick pony.
Right.
Because one thing people always ask me, what's the difference between Kobe and LeBron and these guys? Because the other guys is they can do multiple things. They can't just do one thing.
Right.
Because when you get to the next level, each level you go to, they got film on you. And they know what to stop and they know
Right,
what to
exactly.
take away. And if they take away one thing from you and you can't do nothing else, then you stop. You have to make the adjustments. And if you can play both ends of the court, that helps you out. And if you can score from the outside as well as take the ball to the basket, those are the better players. Those are the Kawhi Leonards. Those are, you know, the upper echelon players. When you just one trick and all you can do is come off a pick and score, and then once people jam you and you can't come off the pick and can't do nothing, you don't help nobody else. And if you're scared to guard somebody else, that just doesn't make it. I mean, it's always a challenge.
Kobe or LeBron?
I don't think it. I just
come
get
on,
mad.
Doug,
No, it doesn't have to be an either or. I like both of the players. Both of them bring something different to the game.
For the way you play basketball, which one would you have?
It doesn't. To me, this is what I want. No, this is what I say. It doesn't have to be an either or, Kobe or LeBron. I just say this. I'd take both of them if I had to. But if it was the last shot, I'm gonna give it to Kobe.
So what I'm saying, in your spin on days, you Kobe or LeBron?
What do you mean my spin on?
When you play, your scoring days.
When I'm playing with spin
Right.
on. Well, when I was playing with spin on, I was Magic. I was still Magic.
No, who would you prefer on your team?
I would probably prefer Kobe
All right, in your Syracuse days,
because of the position I'm playing. I'll probably play Kobe
in the pros.
because of the position I'm playing. I'm the point guard.
So you go with Kobe.
But
That's my point.
That's totally different. That's something
political
different.
shit.
That's something
Just
different.
say Kobe over LeBron. Just say that.
No, I can't say that.
That-
I like both. I don't like the either or. I like both. I like both players. You know what I'm saying? I like both. Both of them bring something good. How can you not like LeBron? You know what I'm saying?
I like LeBron.
Right,
Man.
that's
he
something.
don't like that. He
That's
don't like that
something
fact
hard,
on LeBron, man.
I like LeBron.
Tinko or Melvin Middleton?
Both my teammates. Go there.
Wow.
Hold on.
He tried to break my
Terry or
family.
Charles? Terry or Charles? Which one you like better?
What you mean?
Your sister or your brother?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You trying to put teammates in.
Got you, boy. Got you with that
Yeah.
So you really want me to answer that? You want me to answer that?
Hey, can we
But I'm
address-
just saying, that's it.
Can we address the elephant in the room, though?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to address the elephant in the room. Just because, you know what I'm saying, I ain't all basketball and I'm
You
about,
really, you not.
and I'm about to go hit these streets, right?
You
You know
not.
what I'm saying? So listen. This is why Spin On would have fucked over St. Anthony.
Why you wait till Smith leave to say that though?
That's him left. Why he leave?
No, and I think Smith was mad.
Yeah. Smith went in.
I don't know
Why y'all waiting?
Why did he leave? I don't know. We still here. We Benning Road. You coming down Benning Road right now.
All day.
Yeah, you Benning Road, but
Hold on,
you ain't go to Smarties, you ain't go to Dogs, and you ain't go to that Popeye.
They say he went to
No,
pick
sir.
up. They say he went to pick up Michael Best.
Let's go with the elephant in the room, though, right? And I'm gonna
You
talk.
ain't gonna change my mind.
I ain't trying to change your mind. I just want to speak my piece. Let me just talk. The whole city talk about it. I heard people on the show talk about. I see Phil Gamble. chiming in and all this
Yo,
other
Gavin
stuff.
talks some real good.
And he made sense with some things he'll say, right? And I really think that St. Anthony's would have beat Spingarn if Sherman was dead. if somebody killed him and he shot and threw him in the river, I think they would have beat him.
Oh, so Sherman was the reason.
If number 20 was showing up. Yeah. I ain't saying it because he ain't. Because you know I said when he ain't here.
You always say.
Right?
You always say.
If number 20 ain't here, right? Curtbone going to attest to this. I done seen him get us out of every jam that we've been in. Now let me just go.
Go ahead.
St. Anthony had a
Trigger the team party next Saturday, baby.
Don't forget it. You better know it. Come fly. Don't wear no gym shorts in there, or I can't wait to tell you ass to go the fuck back home. Yeah. So listen, if you look at the whole mob, right? St. Anthony's had a lot of talent on their team.
I'm gonna let you go there. Then let me.
It's cool. I'm just talking how I'm talking, man.
Go ahead.
They had a lot of talent on their team. I played with Michael Best in junior high school. Michael Best, the second best junior high school player that I ever seen behind Kenny Sanders. That's what I'm just saying what I seen, right?
What you seen? Okay.
All right. Now, phenomenal dude. Blew his knee out, right? Came back, lost a little bit of his quickness, but still had an incredible skill set. At that time, at 6'4", right? I felt like he could have played 2 to 3 positions, right? So when you look at the talent level that St. Anthony's had in 1985, it was incredible, right? But I always joke about the toughness that we had at Spingarn, right? And I just feel like with my bigs that we had with Duck and Ernie and all the big guys.
First of all, this is an all no homo show because they've been lunching in here tonight.
Right.
Yeah, we let them go tonight.
I think once you turn 50, you shouldn't play no homo.
No, fuck that.
Okay.
Just go ahead.
Right. But anyway, with those type of guys that we had with the inside presence and the outside presence, just with the toughness that we had, right? You had Melvin, who came to Spingarn and made the varsity right away, you know what I'm saying? And was an orchestrator of a lot of things. We had Sherman, who averaged 28.2 points a game, a prolific scorer. Like they said, Stinkable was very tough. They had Phil, right? They had Bobby Winston, who I think a lot of respect for. I don't think that he would have been able to stay with Melvin at that point. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Because Melvin
Bobby
was
Winston,
here
my man.
today,
Bobby
and
Winston.
to this day, I feel like he's the best ball handler that ever came to the Washington
Mel
DC area.
Murphy?
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, you know
Hands
what I'm saying?
down.
So, just with that little cohesiveness that we had, right? I just think that we're the one. And the only blemish that I got on St. Anthony's, right? They was 21-0. We was 31-0. They played LeRae twice. They played Georgetown Prep twice, right?
Nah, they playing that. They playing. That was Flint Hill. They played Flint Hill. Dennis.
They played Flint Hill. Dennis was in the 10th.
They played them though.
Okay.
Like twice.
I'm just telling you what my
They
blemish
played
is.
Rod Shook. They played.
I will give you the mic when you're going.
They got an out of town schedule.
Right. This is what I said.
Beat the shit out.
They had Jefferson.
They beat the shit out of any NI team they played.
They didn't beat the shit up. They beat
Are you
Eastern.
serious?
They beat Eastern by 3 points.
You want to bet?
How much they beat Eastern?
How much you want to bet?
How much you want?
Wasn't even nowhere close.
How much
It
you
wasn't
want?
even close.
They didn't blow no.
It wasn't close.
They
Eastern
ain't-
wasn't even close. It wasn't close.
Okay, well anyway, did they beat 5 nationally ranked teams?
They beat a few of them. They beat a few of
Did
them.
they beat 5 nationally ranked teams? I'm asking you that.
I have no idea.
You press us to ask the question, then you won't ask the question. They played 21 games. They couldn't have played with so
That's
many people.
independent league.
They played 21 games. We played 31 games.
It was a must-see
We beat
game.
5
It was a
nationally
must-see
ranked
game
teams.
now.
Right? 5 nationally ranked teams, right? Right? With the wild card in the hole. Just me personally, I just don't think that they had that grit that it was going to take, right? When it got grimy and get their ass up out of there. Like when Danny Furry was the player of the year,
Danny
and
Furry?
it got grimy and DeMatha, he only had 11 points
That's
and 4
DeMatha,
rebounds.
though, back in the
He
day.
got,
They wasn't-
when he had Hood, they had Steve Hood, they had Danny Furry, they had people, but when it got grimy, right? The same thing that just happened in that little league, that grimy shit, you can't coach. You that talent don't got nothing to do with
But
it.
you say the same thing happened in the little league, which I get what you're saying, But at the same time, if you look at that, it's no disrespect to them guys that play in the league, but if you look at the roster that was on that Spin On Mob now, and there's no disrespect, all due congratulations and everything. Eagle beating Kobe, the only ones on that team that won the championship. What's Spin On?
I mean, that's true, but that ain't the point, though.
No, that is the point. Because you
that ain't
saying,
the point I'm making. The point I'm making, I
What's
tell
the point you
Chase,
making?
what I say all the time, Chase, when you come down Bennett Road, they're going to get you a different attitude, right? You could get cooked all day, you ain't going to get roughed off.
no,
Take away Michael Graham, right?
No.
Do Dunbar win that championship?
Georgetown don't win it without Michael
Did Georgetown
Graham.
win that?
Fuck no.
Okay then.
Fuck no.
That attitude, right? See that? You
Fuck
seen
no.
that attitude? Hey, you seen that hard ass dap when the game started? That's been the road shit that you ain't gonna understand.
I think that's all. I think it's Curtbone shit. Like he was threatening everybody, like make this layup and fuck you up, and all that crazy shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I get what you're saying. I respect the Green Wave.
So
You be thinking I
my
respect
opinion,
anything.
right? My opinion, we was #1 in the nation.
Yeah,
right?
no question.
And I don't think that a team in the
First high school team that went to see the president.
right?
Yeah, I'm with that. Yeah.
Man, all the way.
One more elephant in the room, the last one.
Hmm?
The last one. Best program, 90s back, right? Dunbar or Spin On?
Somebody Roach just said y'all got Dunbar fucked up. I mean, you asking me?
Dunbar lost 4 times to the Master for the money.
You said the best program.
Did they lose 4 times?
Just because
So
you
Dunbar
lose,
went
just because
1
you
and
lose-
4
just
against the
because
Master
you
for the
lose
money.
that-
We went 4 and
Right.
1.
So since we on this subject,
You gotta
okay,
have
give me your top 5 from Spin On.
My top 5 for Spin On, that's an easy 5. Now, you want me to go by position or play?
No, just play it.
Play.
Mike Brown.
Your top 5.
If you tell me to get my top 5 for Spin On, I'm going Doug, Elgin,
said
Dave
what?
Bain, right? So I got Elgin, Belly, Dave Bain,
That's
Doug,
3
right?
of them.
I'm gonna go. If you take position out of it, I'm gonna go.
No, we're not going.
Earl Jones,
Earl Jones.
Booty Green.
That's 7.
No,
That's
no,
fine.
that's fine.
That's
He slay, don't worry about it. He can make a layup, but don't worry. When it comes to counting and doing numbers and shit like, holler at me, you got a hell of a floater, but everything else, right? And then my honorable mention, 6th lane, gonna be Diego McCoy.
But you know what's so wild and so fluky about your shit?
What?
When I asked you that off the air some weeks ago, you said you had Diego McCoy in your top 5, so don't do that.
I never had
You're
Earl.
a goddamn
No, I
just
didn't.
do that grass do
Who I'm
that.
gonna put Diego in front of?
You had Diego McCoy in your top 5. Yes, you did.
Okay.
Yes, you did.
No, I
Yes,
didn't.
you did.
No, I talk to Bone every night. I'm gonna tell you what
I
I can tell you what I had in my top 5. I said that if you give me
You
one,
had Diego McCoy in your top 5.
what I said, Kurt, if you give me 1 5 from one school, you
Man, who
go,
your top
you
5,
go to
Bone?
the math.
Who your top
Why
5,
you
Bone?
being rude,
I ain't
man?
in top 5. Who your top 5, Bone? Who your top 5,
My
Bone?
top 5, the 2 top fakey, Bing and Bella,
Okay.
Doug,
Doug,
Earl Jones,
Earl Jones.
and probably I don't want to say because we got too old. Say,
Man, say it.
I'm trying to make something between these last 2. It ain't Bootney. Bootney my man, but it ain't, I'm not.
Okay, who you? I mean, I'm asking
Yeah,
you.
it will be probably Ollie Johnson.
Okay, who your top 5, Doug? Include yourself. You can say yourself. I mean, you definitely automatically top 5.
I'm trying to get the 4th
Diego
one.
McCoy was a bad boy.
See, I don't remember Diego.
See, I've been going to Spin On since I was 6. So I remember Diego
Oh,
McCoy.
so that's why you made the team.
It is super
So
replay.
you was a community guy. We gotta have one of them guys.
That's cool.
Yeah, we gotta have one.
I
Of
take
them.
that.
So you want to go all dudes you seen play?
No, that's a whole nother question though.
Oh, okay.
So you seen play though?
Well, I seen play well. I'm gonna go Doug. I'm gonna go Earl Jones. I'm gonna go Bootney. I'm gonna go Ricardo Leonard. And for that, I'm missing one.
Grass.
Um,
So you ain't got grass in your top 5. You ain't got grass in your top 5. You won't. You now fuck all this bullshit. You ain't got grass in your top 5 for real.
You missed it. You said who you
He
said?
said who I seen.
Okay.
The last one tough. The last one.
Grass, man, he right here.
Nah, Mike ain't doing this spin on to me.
What about Hamilton?
Mike ain't been all that.
What about Willie Jones?
I'm gonna go toss up between Jeff Hamilton and Deion Sanders.
From what you seen.
Right, I seen that. They be one of them be my last man when I seen my eyes.
You put Dion in that top 5?
He was cooking.
I'm not saying he wasn't cooking.
No. I'm just saying he was cooking. I'm saying he was cooking.
Man, Dion played AU
It's
together.
not
I'm just
argument.
talking about from. I haven't seen everybody he said.
Dion,
Is what I'm saying. So you talking about he done skipped a generation or two to get to Dion is what I'm saying. So that means that Spingarn, talent wise, fell off where you couldn't put nobody in between that era and our era. Me and Dion the same age.
right.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, no, I picked the one he said my favorite. I seen. I mean, I could have won your Gaston by it.
No, he was a bad motherfucker. I'm just asking because you skipped years.
Fred Primus killed. I mean, there's a lot of niggas killed in that joint, but Dion saying that
He the one that dominated for you.
He was playing. He was running up to Sweetie beat him out.
He was our MVP. I'm just asking.
The only thing he didn't have to me is what Grass keep talking about, that spin on gritty. If he had that extra grit on him, he would have went to the moon.
He do.
He just was reserved with it.
No, he do.
Yeah.
He just don't. Yeah, he just don't like it doesn't show like he don't walk on the court with it. Like if somebody foul him too hard or try to be physical with him, then he's going to be somebody totally else.
Yeah, but I mean, Sherman don't walk on it with hands. I mean, a lot of dudes don't walk on it with hands.
Yeah, like, but he tough.
Yeah. I didn't
He's
say
tough,
what
like,
tough.
he not
I'm just
going
saying that
nowhere,
extra. Because with his talent he had, if he would have had that extra grit on, he would have went to the moon. He should have been a big D1 player, being 6'8", put on the ground, shoot the ball, I'm just talking coming out of high school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He could have.
Somebody said Dion over Will Smith.
Tough. Dion over Will Smith? Yeah, Will, my guy. Yeah, I'm going to go with Dion overall. I'm going to go with Dion. Will was just more of a point guard that can shoot. You know what I'm saying? Dion can get in that paint. He hit a little short outside joint and everything.
That's a spring on the lum right there.
Position.
Oh no, he's spinning on.
Will, my guy,
Swing on the
though.
line.
Will and Fred, they put a show on together.
That is good little mob.
I was born green and gold. Charles Young, Brown, and Spinner, all the green and gold. Yeah, all them green and gold. Yeah. But Dunbar, I was telling Dunbar guys, man, we send y'all, what's the boy, they Hall of Fame boy, rest in peace, the coach.
Jodine.
Jodine. You know, he was our JV coach.
Jordan Davis.
He was big on JV coach. You know what I'm saying? So he went over there. You know what I'm saying? Then build that king. You know, took that foundation.
So you got Woods over Jordan.
I'm going Woods all day.
And I'm asking.
I'm going Woods all day. I'm going Woods all day. I'm going Woods all day. But Dunbar to me,
Right,
I'm gonna say the next thing about
He
Dunbar.
only answer that.
Dunbar
got a
He
whole
young, though. No,
game
he young,
of
though.
transfer.
I'm young.
Yeah, young. So yeah.
I can't.
Dunbar got a whole game of transfer. I'm talking niggas who went from junior high to high
Hey,
school.
we want to know. We want to know who was Dunbar. Send me. Hey, Zoe Roach, Stacey Robinson. Y'all send me your Dunbar top.
Dunbar got to have a top 5 now.
He won't fuck with the spin on top.
I'm talking
Baby
all
Craig.
of them. What I seen, Anthony Jones.
And Jones.
Baby Craig, Anthony
Anthony
Jones,
Jones
Stacey.
If it was
definitely on
spin
that.
on, so we can go.
Anthony
Stacey
Jones,
top
bad
5.
boy, lost to the man. That's some shit I'm talking about.
Keep living.
Stacey
Listen,
Rob.
whether you lose or you win, that has nothing to do with
With
who
the
you
top
are as a
five.
player.
No, it's killing Dunbar. Ain't nobody talk on the show.
So that's what I want you to answer.
Rest in peace, Tyrone Gibson. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this saying the top 5 from Spingarn can't mess with the top 5 from Dunbar?
Fuck no.
I
Cause you gotta go without. You gotta go without top 50.
Craig
You got
Shelton.
2 in top 50.
Yeah.
Baby
Craig
doing
Yeah, Baby, Craig,
We got 2 in the
Stacey,
NBA top 50
Anthony
all the
Jones.
time.
Earl Jones.
Elgin Bella and
Earl Jones, no
Earl
Jones, no
Jones.
championships with UDC. Got 2 of
and
them.
they
Earl Jones.
But we only
Yo,
talking
I'm just thinking of
we only
this.
talking about the high school level.
No, but Dunbar,
Earl Jones.
If you
Dunbar bad boy.
If you take it on a
So
high
you-
school
A
level,
stretch 5
So the
before
top
it was even
5 you
worse.
take the top 5 you taking for Spingarn, you taking the top 5 over from Spingarn over the top 5 from Dunbar.
Yes, I
Yes.
Yeah.
In high school,
Yeah,
though.
I-
Take out the top 50.
Yeah,
Only in high
they
school.
killed
Just
high
in high
school.
school.
Elgin Bella,
No,
the reason
he
why they
did.
big school
Okay,
started.
listen what I'm saying though, Chase. I'm taking the top 5 over Spingarn, right? Over the top 5 over anybody in the
I have
world.
opinions on this next question.
Probably any one school except that one that all them boys transferred when Carmelo and What's the school
Oak
in
Hill. Oak
Hill? Okay,
Okay.
maybe them, because they just try, everybody transfer there.
Yeah,
Other than that,
You based on history of the school.
history of the school,
Okay.
that five that I named, right? If I put Michael Graham at my power forward, Earl Jones.
Martha got something.
No, sir. Michael Graham at my power
You gotta
forward.
throw the map.
Hell yeah.
Okay, Doug, give me Elder Bell and Dave being 2 top 50 all time. Give me Sherman at my point. Give me Michael Graham at my power forward, and give me Earl Jones in the center. Who gonna beat the team in any high school?
I'm saying DeMartha gonna have
You
something.
didn't have
Who they
my
got?
top 5 though.
We ain't say I was
Not-
gonna beat you.
We,
man.
because you
We
said
said
no
y'all
position.
position.
Right. If you go position and put him at power forward, Mike gonna hold shit
Who
down.
Harry Nicky played? Who's in he
Who?
He paid Paul.
Who?
Yeah, he was 2. Get a bucket.
So I'm gonna ask the whole panel, right? Because we've been going through a lot of shit with dealing with this develop shit, man. Who knew develop? Who knew develop?
Who the fuck is the other clown?
Who knew develop?
Clarence Green. Clarence
Who
Green.
knew develop?
Hey, man.
Who knew develop? Who knew develop?
Hey, man.
See, they
They know
over
their
break.
basketball
You
opinion.
know I'm going Booney Green all day. Been in road, baby. Uptown.
I never seen DeBella play, so I gotta go.
The Bella could boogie.
Oh, he can move.
That's all I'm
gets some
saying.
buckets.
I'm not saying he can't.
Clarence Green.
I'm not
Shout out
saying.
to Clarence Green, man.
I'm not saying that he
Bella's
can't.
bad dude.
I never seen DeBella play,
Right.
other than he came down the gym
He can play.
twice.
Boom. Trey
He was
Kelly
old.
with Brian Chase.
Here we go.
That's to his
Listen,
team.
I'm gonna act like him. Man, shut the fuck up. Don't nobody want to hear that shit.
No, they want to hear that shit.
But
know
why
what?
can't I ask a question about you?
They both they battled on each other. They said they.
No, that's him.
Right.
That's him. I can't put his name.
Kenny West.
There we go. That's all I wanted. Because I can't ask him a question about himself.
He asked the question, man.
What? Curtbone, man, why would the brothers, man?
All right, so I pulled this up. Dunbar has 41 all Mets. Spingarn has 27. And that goes back to 1952.
Okay.
And they retired every number, too.
How many NBA dudes Dunbar got?
That's a good question. It's a great question. Mike Smith, Aaron Jones,
Whoever was on for years.
Baby,
About years.
Mike
Yeah,
Smith,
Craig,
Baby,
Baby,
Chase,
Chase, Bernard Robinson,
Bernard
Michael
Robinson,
Smith,
Never wants to
Michael
spin off.
Smith,
Michael Smith.
Craig Shelton, yeah.
Where's the Hawks?
Played the Hawks. Second round pick.
Mike Smith, yeah, I got Mike Smith. Definitely.
I think that's it.
That's it? Who's Spingarn got? Doug, Bing, Elgin.
Steve Nicken, Ollie Johnson,
That's 5.
Earl Jones.
Earl Jones.
First round pick.
and all them dudes I'm naming got drafted. And not taking that
a hell of a point.
from a motherfucker who didn't get drafted. Getting the lead for
Getting the
5
lead,
days, 1 day, whatever. That's a hell of a
That shit been a lot to me, I tell you that.
No, for real, no.
Man, that shit been a lot to
No,
me.
that's a hell of a accomplishment.
That shit been a lot.
No, for real, that's no bullshit.
No, that's the truth.
No, that shit been a lot.
Louis Charlie or Mike.
Look at that little Lord. This motherfucker.
Come on, man. Come on with this, man. Bullshit down, man. Charlie Green, man. Charlie motherfucking Green, man. You know that, man.
Hey, we gonna have Grand Talk with the Tricky Party, man. Come next week. No, we can support that for sure. National Stadium. Early year was 11 years. All the time, man. You know, we big supporters in that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna let Grass talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Before we close everything out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let Bone talk with the all-day situation. You know what I'm saying? Before we close the whole show out, man. And it's an honor to have you guys on the show. To be honest with you, like real talk, to get Doug to come out this motherfucker though.
Mm-hmm.
No bullshit, man. You know what, man? You a bad motherfucker.
Hey, man, Doug, man, I've been on this payroll, man.
Great locker room guy. Great locker room guy.
It worked out because he been paying me for 30 years.
Yeah.
I still got envelope. Yeah.
No bullshit with that.
30 years straight.
Let's talk about this annual tricky joint, man. that you do every year that you always say that back in the day you gonna do something that's gonna be some real serious shit, man.
You got me, big homie?
No.
See it right there?
Yeah.
All right, first of all, to my basketball community, they say y'all can't get fly. They say all y'all wear is gym shorts and tank tops. I need all my crew to come down National Stadium Park. I have enough women in the building for everybody
No bullshit.
to ever think of.
That
right?
wound.
Yeah, and you ain't got to get super soft, but get semi-soft, man. You know what I'm saying? And I've been trying to hold the city down, man. Just do it the way that we started to do it with a little bit of class and grace, right? You know what I'm saying? I conspired with Bone years ago, and we figured this joint out and how to do it. You know what I'm saying? We went separate ways, but he always gonna be my brother because we started this thing, you know, this entertainment thing together. And I've been trying to hold the city down, and without y'all, I ain't gonna be able to hold it down. It's just simple as that. Y'all see what's happening to our city, right? We got the mid, we got the man, we got our ears, you know what I'm saying? And we trying to keep something that's going to support our culture, right? One of your all met buddies, Grant Hill, wife is performing live.
Yeah, to me, shout out.
Yeah, word on the streets that he gonna jump on that piano on the stage with her, you know. And
You owe me.
yeah, all women been buying tickets, man. I just want my brothers to come out, clean yourself up, man. Get you a nice little haircut, man. You know what I'm saying? And go put on something semi-smooth and come have a good time. with
What's
me.
semi-smooth? Be direct. What's semi-smooth? Because mothers might come in looking smooth,
Yeah.
but think that's cool. But then you might get the dice.
Okay. Me being a Washingtonian, it's
Shout out to J-Mo.
It's all about your shoe game, right?
Mhm.
I'm coming in with no 992s or
Okay.
no Michael Jordans and all that, right?
Okay.
Just get some fly shoes. Even if you got to go Air Force Ones and a pair of linen pants, I'm going to take that. You know? I just wanted for that one night, I just wanted to represent DC to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we trying to do. We just, Kurt will tell you, both Kurt's will tell you, and Doug, we bring them in from everywhere.
Oh, no.
They come from
bullshit.
Cali, they
No
come from
bullshit.
Dallas, they come from Carolina, right?
Yeah, no
Man,
bullshit.
every wound you could think of, a fat wound, a skinny wound,
yeah.
they gonna be in the building,
Yeah,
right?
no bullshit.
I just want coming in, man,
No
have a
bullshit.
good time, man.
Shout out to child support.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, no bullshit, man.
All right, man. So I see y'all, man. Next Saturday, man. Hopefully the weather be a lot better than today. We at National Stadium Park. We gonna get it in, my man.
Boom. They say no party like a Curtbone party.
For
The
sure.
Curtbone party don't stop.
For sure.
What's your input on the party scene, man? Like just everything, but just in general, just representing the DC area. You know what I'm saying? Like the thing I always told people back in the day, go back to the basketball part of it. You take the Herbo for example, and the name of the team is Baltimore's finest. They coming with the baddest motherfuckers from Baltimore to play in Allen. We spread out.
Right, exactly.
So they coming in up with the Baltimore's finest, mean like all them niggas on the same team. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying as far as like the party scene, like for the city, repping the city, like what you, from the party perspective, y'all motherfuckers did mock bombs, grass, you. I mean, like to bring that city together, man. What that mean to you? Just you ever get nervous before a party? Say, ain't nobody here right now, or it's late, or whatever. Boom, boom. Or do you get you the fact when you know motherfuckers about to be coming that motherfucker?
I want to tell something about Shaq. We'll do it after this. I'm gonna answer this first. Okay, I want to say about Shaq later on. But yeah, well, for them parties, you really don't never really get nervous because you already know what your before ticket sales is. So you know, so you kind of got to know what you're going there too. You know what I'm saying? The party DC always been a party scene, so
Right.
you know, people gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? They definitely gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, father, my opinion about the party scene for me, it's dipping in, dipping out. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like how the atmosphere of how the bands, the groups, and all that. They kind of trying to wear a lot of hats. You know what I'm saying? With the
They
promoters,
trying to play big. Just keep it real.
Yeah,
They playing big.
Yeah,
That's the way they playing big.
Yeah.
Shout out to my familiar faces.
I don't really like that. I fuck with Don Hill to say that. Well, yeah, what I'm saying, I don't really like that part about it. You know what I'm saying? But lots of hoops going on with promoters and the band joint and all that. But DC always gonna be a party scene, man. And Tricky and them joint gonna be on 1,000 like it always be. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about that.
No doubt about that. Doug, you pop what you the seen in them parties, them times you boom and you gone. You know, you pop in, hey, what's up, and you gone. If that's a port of grass, which I know it is. I do know that part, support of grass. But it's a part of you wanting to enjoy the party and just having a good time. You know what I'm saying?
I just come to the party to have a good time.
That was my question.
So that was your question? Okay.
You're the general.
I didn't know it was a time frame on how long I had to be in there. I didn't know you was fucking the time police over there, clocking in when motherfucking leave when they was going out.
Nah,
back in my day,
I like
when
to
mother
see.
was watching dudes like that, we had to get them out of there.
I like to see who there though. It be some no bullshit. The grass will tell you. I like to see who there because it's all support of what this man is doing with them parties. Like when I see guys like yourself, when I see guys like Bone, and I see guys like my brother, then you got them Vincent Gray, all them guys, man. That's just a sign of, man, this some serious shit. Like the real people in this motherfucker. Not no cabaret, BYOL and all that. It's like some real shit, like your 50th joint. You know, it's like that joint was like one of the best ever. Just the way you put that shit together, you know what I'm saying, and have everybody come through and holler at you, man, that's good. But that's what motherfuckers on the bench do, man. You know what I'm saying? There's always somebody on the bench. I know you about that shit.
No,
I know. There's always somebody on the bench that's gonna put that together.
Let me ask you a question about Debbie. He was talking about Debbie a long time ago.
I love this, but I ain't never hit that. He lying. He lying. He lying. You ain't gotta tell me. Tell us. So do you really want to? Y'all really want to go on this shit? Yeah, about these bras?
I don't go into the bras.
Yeah. Oh, they coming out. Hey, they coming out, this motherfucker. Ben Roll ain't that tough to me.
Hey, I want to say about when we talking about
Go ahead now.
about the spin on joint, about that championship game, Rick. That joint was a hell of a joint, man. The joint was inspirational for real, you know what I'm saying? But it really touched me for real that Shaq was the one who carried us, and he made the last big shot, you know what I'm saying? Because he didn't have a beautiful high school career, you know what I'm saying? And then when he left high school, his career just took off, you know what I'm saying?
That meant a lot to him, son.
He stayed in the gym. He stayed on his craft, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he got paid for doing what he doing, traveling the world, the and-1, you know what I'm saying? Been the one-on-one games and all that, man. And that really touched me. I was happy to see him be able to come back, and because people look at me, when they look at Shaq, you think of spin on him, you know what I'm saying? So when he was able to make that shot in front of all his peers, all those different generations of spin on fans,
They doubted him.
they ain't really doubt him because he didn't come into his own yet, you know what I'm saying? But
No, it's doubted him in general.
right. When he made that shot, it was like he did it all, brought one moment together, man, and just to me, it's almost like he put his flag up in the sky. You know what I'm saying?
For that
That's what he told me.
That'd be the first annual
right, yeah.
of that Lenny Coalition. That was real talk. That was like,
and then you hear us say spin on toughness all the time. That's not saying Dunbar soft. That's not saying Curl soft. That's not saying Duval soft. It's just saying our toughness is
y'all family. Y'all more family oriented.
That's what we spur off. You know what I'm saying? You might see Notre Dame come on, rub the joint. That's their mojo. You know what I'm saying? You might see somebody do something. Like, it's just our toughness is what we promote. Some teams promote move the ball, good defense. You know what I'm saying? Cut balls. We promote toughness. You know what I'm saying? If you look at all them teams in that league you had, if you go on anybody's team, you go on their huddle, it's a motherfucker in that huddle like, man, fuck all these niggas in here. Can't anybody here fuck with me? And really mean it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we had a team, we got 3 motherfuckers that feel like that. You know what I'm saying? You got Bootney feel like that. You got Shaq feel like that. You got Jacoby feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not saying another huddle soft. It just said they went back to their pedigree. That's what we say that without spinning on mojo. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing about nobody else soft and all that. That's what our mojo is. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Totally agree. Y'all promote toughness and getting money.
You can chastise and spin on, right? Not for getting cooked, but for getting roughed up.
Right, yeah.
You can get cooked, niggas hit fadeaways and
They
all
get
that.
roughed up.
Remember I used to play Jay, And Jay hit all of them, boom. But anytime like
He's like, let me get him.
yeah,
Let me get him.
so they start going, and if you feel like you're getting roughed off, that's like a absolutely no. You know what I'm saying? But let me ask y'all something. Who came up with this Legend Coalition?
Rick and Chase.
Man, I just think that was a good move, man, because the
It's a
city,
great move.
the city just missing for real. The Urban Coalition was a part of our culture. You know what I'm saying? Like a Curtbone party, like certain shit just gonna be a part of your culture,
Yeah.
right? And when it was gone for so long, I applaud Miles for doing what he did.
Oh, no doubt.
right?
Shout out to Miles. Came in the show.
I mean, he just brought it all together and got it going.
Shout out to the farms.
But the only thing he had to fight against once players got in the league, right? Two things happened. The first thing happened is they on concrete, which we all know gonna put wear and tear on your body.
Right, right.
So that kind of like limited us, right?
Convention to play.
And then the NBA, they came up with the summer league, right?
Yeah.
So that they won't be able to play
So
in
they
these
won't play
urban
in them
games,
yeah,
right? And we
yeah,
get
yeah.
to let the less fortunate get to touch them, right? I never forget when Gilbert Arenas was up at the farm, and that line was right there. He was with no shirt on. He signed all their autographs, hugged them,
That's
took
tough
pictures with
shit.
them, everything. And I know that they can't afford to go to a Wizards game because a lot of times I ain't with Doug. I can't afford to go to the game. Them motherfuckers high, right?
Yeah.
So just to see y'all bring that back.
No tricky without Doug. What?
Yeah. Man, I got some back in this.
Don't go down.
Hey, but yeah, so you see what I'm saying? And just to see them bring that back to the city.
Shout out to Ray.
Yeah. And I don't think that we all the way gotta do it the whole way, like with the schools and all that. Because now that y'all got people wanting a piece of this, and they can't get their whole mob together, right? You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't got that pride that you get when you get off the X2 bus and go on Benny Road.
It's a foundation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? The whole thing is like this whole season was a rough draft.
Right.
For the most part.
Right.
It was a rough draft, just trying to see. We really didn't expect to have as many teams as we had.
Right.
We wasn't supposed to have as many teams as we had.
You're supposed to have 8 teams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. For the first season. And what happened was, once the advertisement went out, it more people or more schools were interested. More schools were interested. And that's the whole thing for, you give a platform for the guys that actually paved the way for guys like myself. Even if I'm eligible, but it's older guys that's older than me.
Right.
But then at the same time, I'm in that second generation of what we trying to do to pave the way for guys that's a few years younger than me. It doesn't matter. The whole point is, it's still a lot of basketball out there that's being played on a high level, and we just brung all of that back together. But then you got all of the people who has their own following to come and want to see them play once again, twice again, whatever. Bootney, Kurt Smith, Donald Hodge, it doesn't matter. Now you got females who haven't seen Kurt or anybody play since high school. And now they want to see him play again once they get wind of it. You understand what I'm saying? Now I want to support Coolidge.
Right.
I want to support Coolidge.
Right.
Just because I remember those Coolidge days.
Right.
You got people that want to come see Baby Shaq
Right.
from when he was at Spingarn.
Right.
I want to come see Spingarn, and that's exactly what happened when Spingarn won the championship.
Right.
God rest his soul, Fat's mother was there.
Right.
Raised his jersey in there. Took a picture with it, put the picture on the.
Oh, that's who jersey that was?
Yeah, that's the whole point. I played against him. He was in the 11th when I was in the 12th.
Right.
God rest his soul. And they won the championship the next year, but they lost to us my 12th grade year. But man, one tough guy, like he was tough to deal with. You understand? And that's the whole point of the league, to bring it to bring generations together. Period. 80s,
I did a
90s,
good job.
70s, it doesn't matter. But the whole thing is, we're just trying to build on the foundation.
I'm about to get about here, Smith.
We gonna close the show, man. Thank my crew, man. My crew, my Charlie Moe, my Chase, Ricky Goins, allowed us to have, you know what I'm saying, Curtbone, Sherman D, and motherfucking grass, black grass, man. Black grass, man. My motherfucking man.
Yeah. Good, man. Appreciate it, man. We get about here, man.
Chase one of my only.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta start acting like Chase ain't my man. He cut the nets down for me.
Trey or Chase?
Man. He cut the nets for me.
I said Trey or Chase. Don't
they had that discussion, man.
Nah, you ain't say shit.
What's his name?
You ain't say shit.
Both of them professionals.
You ain't say shit though.
Both of them professionals.
You answer question.
Both of them professionals.
You answer question.
Both of them
You
professionals.
keep about you, man.
You raised Trey.
Boom. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Hold on. No. I got a question. I really do have a question.
Special.
I got a question.
Go ahead. I got a question
Before
too.
we gotta go, Rick, they keeping it real in here. They keeping it real in here.
I got a real question.
Kirk Smith or Sherman Douglas? Kirk Smith or Sherman
I
Douglas?
said me. I ain't got time. I said me. Why you asking me? I
Kirk
said me.
Smith or Sherman Douglas?
Me.
Fuck all that. Fuck all that bullshit. Look, they can say me and Russell Simmons is him. They can say me on everything. It's him.
Curtbone the race for Edmund.
Answer that question.
Curtbone the race for
Answer
Edmund.
that question.
Curtbone the race for
Take that
Edmund.
down the line. Go down. Ask that
Curtbone the
one.
race for Edmund.
Start right there. Kirk Smith or Sherman. You see Bobo play too, Bobo. You say I ain't know somebody play. Kirk Smith or Sherman.
With all due respect, I grew up watching him.
I'm going with Sherman.
I actually played on his team.
I'm going with
I got a
Sherman.
question for you.
Oh, you break it down.
No. Lean back.
I want this question.
Lean back. This is my question.
What's your question?
Did y'all two start the Kurt Smith, Brian Chase shit?
What you mean?
Kirk Smith.
Meaning that you taking Trey and you taking me, and that's what happened over the years.
Bone?
I'm talking about both of y'all.
No, you said it's both. The being Bone started.
Yeah.
No, see, that's what you don't understand.
That shit ain't come out of nowhere because I was in the house with you, nigga.
Just stay in the house.
See what I'm saying?
Stop trying to
Both y'all was killing me. I don't get that. You took a lot of wreck, Jim.
But let me say before we try all the no bullshit, all due respect, you know what I'm saying? I'm appreciate my homies coming to the show, man. You know what I'm saying? My man Bone, Doug, Grass. These, well, people don't know. Yeah, these my big brothers also. The people don't know. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gotta keep telling that glasses story and all that motherfucking shit and all that bullshit. But at the same token, he know. 10 up, nigga. When he hear the things, what you and Boog say?
We going to Curry.
Yeah.
If Doug ain't playing.
If Doug playing, but guess what Doug will say? Doug will say
We going to Curry.
Yeah.
Doug can say
Doug
no.
say, I'm gonna
Clear
win
it out,
the
Curry.
ball.
Yeah, he will.
But no bullshit though, man.
Alldaysdeer.com. I forgot about that.
You said what?
Alldaysdeer.com. All days.
Yeah, see that?
This
Yeah.
motherfucking juice got me fucked up. Alldaysgear.com. Alldaysgear.com. And a lot of people ask me why I didn't come on this show early is because last time I was here, I got a dirty urine. I had to go back over to jail for 3 months.
It's supposed to be dirty right there. Roll that shit up, man. Hey, but real talk though, man. For the hot Joe, I respect y'all niggas, man. Man, Doug came on the show with when I called you special guest. I said, man, can we post this nigga name up? You said, you said that's why that's brotherhood. You said, man, you got my word. Put it out there and Doug gonna show, and Doug showed up.
What show you gonna have?
But see, what you don't realize that we take up for each other.
That's crazy.
Y'all don't realize we always take up for each
Yeah,
other.
that's all good. But I respect all y'all, man, and enjoy the show, man. Once again, man, it's all good. Real Cup, we signed out, man. We respect our viewers, man.
I got
we
one
love
thing to
that.
say to my man Kirk, man. This is my man, right? But for $99, he could get some contact lenses. Your glasses don't have to be that motherfucking thing. This nigga about to read Braille. Look at this shit, man. Oh, man.
Cut the tape.